I hope so. Woodley gonna win this fight. He need to, he have to show the world that, true sportsman will beat in good way guy from YouTube. But he is YouTuber, but I think he's a lot of time in the gym.
Man, come on, man. I'm really, 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 really pulling for Tyron Woodley. But man, look, make no mistake about it, man. That Jake Paul looks like he could box a little bit. I know his last fight against Ben Askren. He's fighting Ben Askren, who has no hands. But, we've seen him changing levels. Working the body a little bit for as long as it lasted. So I don't think the Woodley's just gonna, one punch. He's gonna have to throw in combinations. So my heart is going with Woodley, but I think Jake Paul might be able to take him out.
Just out of the experience in it and what he's gone through and all the training he's gone through, I have to go Woodley. I have, it has to go. If I was trying to play it, if I was playing it safe and I was like, who do I absolutely think is gonna win? I'd have to say Woodley.
It's terrible to say I don't know, innit? It's really terrible to say I really couldn't tell you. Like, I don't know anymore. I really don't know. I've got no answer for it.
Oh, Tyron Woodley flattens him, to be honest, mate. Freaking doing my head in. Nah, I feel like Tyron Woodley's gonna do him, man. It just all does my head in, the fact that, like, what don't do my head in is that the guys they're doing the thing and they're making money, and fair play to them. They've come in this sport and they're just making millions of dollars, so you can't knock that. But it's when they chat shit about like the MMA fighters and everything, and all this shit. Like, basically, he thought a guy who's a wrestler who can't even punch you properly. You know what I mean, sort of thing. And then he's making out like I don't know, that they can't. It's just mad. And he's always fighting guys who was like smaller than him. The guy, I think he weighs about 190 for his last fight, wasn't he? 195 or something. Now he's fighting. Yeah, it's mad, and he's even trying to make the advantage there, to fight Woodley, who's usually a 170 pounder. But I still feel Woodley's gonna do him, man. To be honest, I think he's got that explosive power, and I feel he's gonna smash him.
Tyron Woodley. Jake Paul might surprise people. That's all I'm gonna say. I wouldn't be surprised. Just because I wouldn't be surprised. Because it only takes one punch. You know what I'm saying? If the fight goes all the distance, Tyron's getting it. You know what I mean? He's getting it. But I saw the way that Jake Paul knocked out that basketball player. It's not about Askren. It's not about that he knocked out Askren and he knocked out the basketball player. It's how he did it. Like, if you look how he did it, like, he threw that punch. It had some steam, man. For a guy that's never didn't grow up boxing, he's got heavy hands. So
I don't give a fuck. You gotta pray for Tyron Woodley, but at the same time, Tyron Woodley, I mean, they're both cashing in. That's a big money deal right there. But it's a circus show. I don't know if Ben Askren threw that fight or what happened. I mean, he took a big shot, but Jake Paul took the easiest, most retired wrestler in the UFC and said he fought a UFC fighter. So, fuck Jake Paul. I don't give a shit about him. And Tyron Woodley's just cashing in. He has to make that money, but he better win that fight. Because he doesn't, I mean, the MMA world is going to not respect him whatsoever.
Yeah, I just think that somebody who puts so much effort into just one thing is going to be great at that. You know what I mean? So I might train as much as much or more than a pro boxer, but he's only doing hands. You know what I mean? So it's such a different game, and it's different. And I also think that Jake has a certain level of confidence right now. You know what I mean? He's very high on the pedestal. He's putting himself kind of like a McGregor thing, where you're just on top of the world and you can't be beat. And I think there's power in that. You know what I mean? So I would give him the betting favorite as well.
Tyron Woodley better win for all of us, man. He better knock him out straight up.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.